Alright, we're going to be talking about something, quite frankly, that I thought was really interesting that I saw on YouTube, alright? And so, I found this on the Numberphile YouTube channel, alright? Just go ahead and check them out if you haven't already, but here's the video, right? So, if we have the sum, if we have this infinite sum, 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1, all the way to infinity, right? What would this equal to? Well, if you're like me, you automatically assumed that this would be equal to 0, right? Because that just makes sense. That just makes the most sense. If we bracketed like this, all right, we'd have 1 minus 1, which is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. And we're just adding zeros all the way down, right? And so that just makes the most sense. And in a way, you're correct, right? S, this infinite sum, is going to be equal to 0. All right, so in a way, you're correct. S can equal 0. But not only can S equal 0, S can also equal to something else. All right, let's find this other interesting solution. All right, so we're going to rewrite our little sequence right here. All the way down, all right? And so when we did it with this, right, our starting point was this right here, right? But what if we started somewhere else? What if we started right here? Let's try that out, all right? And we're going to put our brackets around a little differently. All right, so what if we had this? What if we had 1 plus negative 1 plus 1 plus negative 1 plus 1 plus negative 1 plus 1 all the way down to infinity, right? All we did here, we have the same exact sequence, but we just had a different starting point. Well, if we start on this on an odd starting point, right, then we're gonna have a totally different answer. Our answer this time is going to be, well, we have this 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, 0, 0, 0, all the way down, right? Well, if we have this extra surplus of 1 laying around, right, we're going to have S is equal to 1. So a change of starting points can just change our answer completely, right? And I found that really interesting, how our sum can have two values right here. S is equal to 0, but S can also equal to 1, all right? And I found that kind of fascinating, all right? Because how can this infinite sum have two values, all right? And to add on to this, to this amazing type of sum, we have another kind of mind-blowing answer, right? And this one will really bend your brain, all right? So if you have S is equal to 1 minus 1 plus 1, all right, we're just going to rewrite it. I'm going to rewrite it all out. Well, let's try doing something different, right? Let's try doing arithmetic with this sum, with this S right here, all right? Let's try doing 1 minus S. What would we get? What is the answer of 1 minus S? Well, if we took 1 minus S, let's substitute our S in. We have 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 all the way down, right? So if we did this, let's distribute our negative out here. So we have 1 minus 1 plus 1. Negative times negative is positive. Minus 1. All right, we're going to keep going down all the way down. And guess what we have? All we have left is when we do 1 minus S, we're back to our number, our sequence S right here. 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 all the way down, all right? So if we took 1 minus S, well, the value of 1 minus S is just S. And if we have this type of value right here, then this is really neat because we can start doing regular algebra with it. If we add S on both sides, all right, we're going to add S. 1 is equal to 2S, all right? If 1 is equal to 2S, we can divide 2 on both sides. And we have S is equal to 1 over 2. And that is our third and most mind-blowing sum of this sequence right here. All right, and so I hope this kind of sparks a little bit of debate in the chat room, all right? How can an infinite sum, or how can alternating positive ones and negative ones, how can it equal to three things? How can it equal to 0? 1, and most importantly, how can it equal to a fraction, 1/2, right? And I just found that kind of interesting, right? And so I hope you guys can discuss this inside the chat rooms, all right? I might join in the discussion, all right? And I just found this interesting, and if you want to find out a little more, you can chat with your friends, or you can check out Numberphile's YouTube channel, all right? And he has a lot more stuff on this, all right? And so I'll see you guys in the chat room.